Raise your hand if all the different parallels in a product like Optic confuse the heck out of you. Teal velocity, green velocity, blue scope, blue glitter, red mojo, red hyper, purple shock, all the different emoji. I mean, in an attempt to try and help people, I grabbed 3 random players and looked at the values of each of their different parallels for 2023 Optic, this football. I had a very good question in my Substack community come up on this, and I wanted to make sure that people understood, and I wanted to learn more about it myself because honestly, I don't do a ton of football. Tried to rely on market movers for a lot of these values and me doing some eBay lookup. I know these are not the only parallels. I also know the data is not perfect. I will be making a lot of assumptions. If you have comments, awesome. I welcome them. Be kind. But here are some generalizations you can make. Bijan Robinson, Jaden Reed, and CJ Stroud. It's only using the last sale, which anything can happen in one sale. So again, do your own research, make your own decisions, not buying advice. Let's start with the super short prints, SSPs. Right now, I'm only looking at Jazz, 100, Blue Glitter, and Stars. With these 3 players, Jazz is the number 1 SSP out of those 4. Stars is the worst, and 100 is generally better than Blue Glitter. So at Jaden Reed, there's a Jazz sale on October 2nd for $120. 100 also sold that day for around $78. Blue Glitter back on the 26th of September for $50. And then Stars yesterday, a couple days ago, $15.50. Looking at the velocities, I'm looking at teal velocity and green velocity. They are similar in color. When you see them, green is green, teal is teal. Teal is much more valuable than green. Teal, last sale, $75. Last sale on the green, 11. Looking at hypers, green, red, and blue. These are all pretty close. You will see differences though, and I'm glad I picked a couple here where you do see differences. Jaden Reed, his green hyper looks to be generally more valuable than his red or blue. Someone like Bijan Robinson, his red is actually more valuable than the other colors. Team color match, team uniform, I think makes a difference for a lot of collectors. From there, you have blue scope, purple shock, pink, all generally in the same bucket. Of course, some are worth more than others, but I'm not going to get into the details on those. And then, of course, silver, hollow, which for someone like Jaden Reed, rookie, Bijan Robinson, CJ Stroud, silver hollow is far and away the better one. So again, just looking at Bijan real quick, again, you see 150 at the top for the Jazz, then 100 glitter and Stars. Teal velocity and green velocity following the same pattern as Jaden Reed. Then as I mentioned, that red hyper being the better of the green, red, and blue, and then the rest of the 4 kind of lumped together. CJ Stroud, his Jazz selling for $1,500. The only 100 I can find on eBay that was sold was a PSA 10, September 30th. That was for $510, which wasn't much more than the blue glitter that was sold on the 28th of September at $500. And then the Stars, of course, less, but still 162 for someone like CJ Stroud. You have red mojo and red hyper pretty close. But again, here the red mojo much higher than the green or the blue, could be a color match thing. And then the 4 remaining of the blue scope, pink, and purple shock, and the hollow, you can see just how much better, more valuable the hollow is. So again, takeaways, SSPs, Jazz is top, Stars at the bottom. Teal is better than green velocity. Pay attention to team color matches, and good luck.